Hello and welcome back to a particularly enthusiastic edition of the Stanley Parable, in which I am just going to play another game of it straight away. I'm just going to click begin game and just play it straight away, because last time I completely and utterly fucked it. Sorry about that, I just straight up died. So this is day 17 of the Hearthstone Advent Calendar. Although I am recording it literally straight away because I wanted to see. I went into the museum at the end of the last Stanley Parable and I saw all the stuff I could have done, and well, quite frankly, I just want to do it all. So I'm just going to go straight into it and hopefully it loads pretty quickly. There we are, looks like I've almost finished loading, thank God. Quicker than I thought it would.
This is the story of a man named
Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
I'll skip this. This is exactly the same intro as last time, if you remember. I work in a big company, no one's here, everyone's disappeared, all I do is push buttons on a keyboard all day. I've got to leave the room. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well, I don't know what it means.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I mean, in fairness, what if there was like a birthday party for Marjorie? And we were all in the, like, I don't know, the break room or something. And that's where they'd all gone. So that would be a very reasonable explanation, I feel. I feel like this is a bit of a weird scenario. I don't know if it's to be open any of these doors. This is a weird scenario, but, you know, it's perfectly reasonably explained.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, last time I went in the door on my left, and I ended up dying, and... fuck you, narrator. Just fuck off.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
the employee lounge
first, just to admire.
Okay, yeah. Well, maybe they're all there as well, celebrating Marjorie's birthday. I'll get a slice of cake while I'm there. Ooh.
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring.
I mean, it's all right.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed
room. I mean, it's
room.
okay. It's not a great
Stanley
room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's an alright room. I mean, it's not fantastic. It's not as good as upstairs. If you've seen upstairs in my last video, that was pretty good. Is 120...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
I see you're being sarcastic, are you?
So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers...
Yes, right. I see you're being sarcastic. Is 125 a normal amount for a soda? I don't even know. I live in the UK, so...
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, hang about. Which way did I go? That's just going to lead me back to where I was going, wasn't it? Like, yeah, I've been over there before. Yeah. No, it's good. I wonder what's in here, actually. I don't want the door to, like, shut on me. What's in here? Blueprints.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
In fairness. Yeah. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Okay. Okay. It's a bit of an interesting warning. Where am I? Just like a loading bay or something. Can I go on here? Do not jump from the cargo lift when it is in motion. Well, I can't actually jump, so... Oh, as the achievement says right there, I can't jump. So, thank you for that. I just mashed space a bit. Ooh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
hello,
foot.
Mr. Narrator.
I'm not your enemy, really.
Are you sure?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I suppose it has.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Oh, is it you, Mr. Narrator?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She? But you're a guy. Oh, is this the woman that was narrating before? Is this the woman, maybe? Maybe her? Well, I don't like narrators. I don't like them now. Oh, God. Just pitch blackness again. Last time I went in pitch blackness, I died. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
What?
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Oh god. Go on then. No, can I unplug it? Screw it. Yeah.
Stanley picked up
Yeah.
the phone. A white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance,
Yeah,
but with
screw
hope.
you.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug
Yes, I
the
did.
phone?
And what?
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife,
fuck.
and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Damn it.
As it comes in,
That was a good
right,
ending.
roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Oh.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
Sorry.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Oh.
What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real
Aha!
person.
Yep. That's me.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make
Yep.
correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did
What?
you not grasp the
Hey,
severity
well, it's not
of the
very
situation?
severe if this is
Well,
just
I
a
won't
game.
have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game
What?
for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe
What?
decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Okay.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Okay.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his
I
house.
suppose he could do that.
Which choice would you make?
Uh,
Remember that unlike here, the
bit
real
extreme.
world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Okay.
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
That seems like a good standard excuse. I'm sorry, I'm having a back sack and crack at 4:30, so I'm just gonna go. Okay. I did, that was good practice.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8
Oh, do
choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Maybe.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant. And
Oh,
the
that's fair
feeling
enough. Yeah,
should
no, I'm
subside.
pretty insignificant.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered
Okay.
in this video.
No, I think I get it now. I think I get it now. Oh, God.
Welcome
What-
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Yeah,
But not to
somewhat.
worry. Now that you're properly
I
informed
am.
on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have
Okay,
been.
that's fair enough.
This way, please.
Okay, so I've got to make decisions that make sense this time. That room is a bit wrecked. I do apologise for that. Wait, if that's what happens to rooms when I make incorrect decisions, then how much more twisted can this universe become? Let's top one back here.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping
I
off the
suppose we
platform
can't, can
and
we?
dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to
It's not well equipped to deal with reality, eh? Or maybe I'm feeling a bit anarchistic. Maybe I'll wreck reality a bit more, see what happens. Where am I going? Am I literally going all the way back to the first choice? Just get on Shanks' pony and go all the way back. Oh, that's right, I'll just walk. That's right, I'll get there eventually.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Fair enough. I mean... Right.
Now remember,
stand back here.
all you need to do
come
is
through the
behave
door.
exactly as Stanley.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Start again.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Right, let's
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, I kind of want to see what happens when reality becomes even more twisted. So...
No! Why did you do that?
Oh,
Quickly,
dear.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh dear. This doesn't look healthy, does it? Okay. Maybe we can fix it? Maybe... Well, what if I just go straight back through it? No, okay. Maybe we're not too... Well, maybe we aren't too late. Maybe I can fix it. It looks fine. Everything looks fine, actually. It's good. I didn't wreck the universe. It's a shame. Kind of want to see with it.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work.
I'm sorry,
Why?
man.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you
Well,
think was so special about seeing the game
It's
undone?
pretty interesting.
Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
Oh,
and what am I
feel kind of
supposed to
bad.
do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work?
No, it's not.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
I reckon...
What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, you don't have to shut the game down.
I
Oh,
have
fuck. No. Ah. Damn it. We could have salvaged something. We had a good story going anyway. Ah. Now. This doesn't look...
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I feel kind of bad for him.
What? Did you think that would be funny? You just had to
I
see.
did kind of want to know, yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
Oh, come on.
You're a child.
That's so harsh.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have
Destroyed it and been victorious.
victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Hello?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I admit it. I don't want to wreck his story for him. I feel really bad for him. I'm gonna do my best to fix the story. There we go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I can do this. I can fix his story for him. I feel kind of bad that... Oh, it's the broom closet again. It's locked. It wasn't locked last time. What?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
I don't even have a
upstairs to
choice.
his boss's
Oh
office.
dear. Well, that shouldn't be like that. Oh dear. No, we can still fix this. We can still fix this. Can I get in these? Why doesn't it say employee bathrooms? Oh no. I get the feeling that everything isn't quite right. Where's the secretary?
Stepping inside his manager's office,
This is a
Stanley was
different
once again
office from last
stunned
time.
to discover
Still quite
no
nice.
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. until he saw the
A
door
voice
with a
receiver?
voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Did?
Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Do I have to press a button? Night Shark 115. That didn't work. It didn't work.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I can't speak. Hello. Night Shark 115. Stanley can't speak.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me.
I
did
can't say
you?
words.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. Are you not even? Can you not hear me? Ah.
Okay, fine. You're
I'm
not gonna do it.
trying.
But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly
I'm
decide
really
you've better
trying.
things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
Fucked
Stanley
again.
shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone
I
through the door on
did.
the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you
I
come
went
this
to the
way?
right.
Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door.
Hello? What?
Stanley? Hello?
Is that Stanley? God, he looks like he has been through a mangler.
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Stanley?
Is everything all right?
I'm stuck up here.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without
Hello?
you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you
Oh,
do. I
God.
simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Uh-oh.
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
Oh dear.
I need this. The story needs it.
You need it.
So, you hear me? Are you there?
I can hear you.
Listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I can hear you.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
No,
Time to
it's
make
fine.
sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Narrator?
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Narrator?
Take as much time as you need.
Narrator? Narrator? Narrator! Oh, I feel like I really let him down now. Like he did a massive story for me and I just fucked it by being like a jumped up anarchist who wanted to see the world destroyed. Oh. Is this the start of the story again, or? Well, given that was the end and the credits rolled, I think that was the end of the story? Oh god.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Fuck it all.
He had never been trained for that.
I just closed the door on myself.
This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here
Well,
can
I
be
feel like I
happy
really let the narrator
forever.
down there.
I
Like he
will
had a
be
big old
happy.
story. I might just do what he
Stanley
says
waited.
next time.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
God.
He will be told what to do.
Right.
Now it's just a
so
little bit
confused.
closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
God damn it. Why do I keep losing? It's impossible to lose or win this game, and I feel like I keep losing. Ah! Okay, I'm just going to sit in this corner. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I'm calling it there. Next time I'm going to follow the narrator's orders, because I don't want him to cry, because he just seems so fragile. I will play more of this. Hopefully the Hearthstone servers are up and working the next day. This is going to be put up. But for now, this has been the Stanley Parable. I've been Keys. See you next time for more of, I don't know. This has been day 17 of the Advent Calendar. And I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.